enough money to live in
Miami.
You're able to live in Miami, have an apartment.
Yeah.
How old are you?
23.
23 years old. Are you making more money now than you ever made in your life?
Yes.
So talking to Oliver and I met because he saw my videos, and he's now in Miami, and he tells me he's crushing it. You said you're in school and you're actually built your own business and you're making real money right now?
Yeah.
Like a lot of money
Yes.
from my YouTube video. That's
Yes.
where it all started.
Legion arbitrage.
That is unbelievable. How did you find me, and what video was it?
I can't remember the video. It was like, it had to be a few years ago. I feel like it was mortgage. You had a video on mortgage
Yeah?
where you literally broke down the mat. You had the whiteboard
Yeah.
and a black background, and you literally drew on the board, okay, this is how we find the traffic for this amount. This is how we find the publishers. This is how we can put it together. Oh, it was how to build $1 million lead generation business. That was the video. And I laid out the math in that video, like from A to Z. And I just simply followed that. Like, it's common sense at the end of the day. Like, if you find something for X and sell it for Y, you make the margin between. Like, it does make sense.
So when you got started, what was your first deal?
First deal was mortgage forfeits. I got the first buyer on Facebook that was buying leads for $60. And then this guy was in a mortgage group, right? I found him. He wanted to get a deal for 20 leads at $60.
So when you went out, what'd you post? Hey, I'm looking for anybody that wants to buy leads for mortgage. Like, how'd you find these buyers? What do you say? What's the messaging that you're putting out there?
Oh, simple. I mean, in the group, the actual client, the advertiser, he was saying he's looking for some type of marketing, right? He was saying he's looking to, it was Q2 of 2022, and he said he wanted to ramp up his marketing. So I just sent him a message. Look, I saw your post. I saw that you're looking to ramp up your marketing, grow your business. Instead of paying someone a retainer that you don't know how it's going to turn out, right? People might scam you on a retainer, 3,000, like they may take it and run away. But if you buy leads from me and you pay me after those leads are delivered, and you know, if you test with 20 leads to begin with, and they are backing out and you are profitable, you can buy more leads. And it's both win-win for me, right? Because I can go unlimited if the leads are profitable. And he can go as well because he can grow the company as much as he wants to. Then I went to a second Facebook group where lead providers, affiliates, publishers, all were in there in that group. And I just posted looking to buy mortgage leads for $40. Anyone has them or already generating them? Let me just buy 20 in this state and we can test it out. If they are breaking out, we can buy more. So the important thing in this business is speed. If the prospect is interested to buy leads, they want to buy it right now. They don't want to buy it in a month. So you cannot take time to find the actual publisher. So you have to be quick. So immediately after I got this mortgage buyer to be interested to try 20 leads, I went into a pay-per lead group. There are a few groups, right? There are pay-per lead group, there's pay-per-call groups, there's publisher groups, affiliates, and just every single group I made a post saying I'm looking to buy mortgage leads at $40 at the lower price, right? If you're already generating them, I would just plug into your system and buy from you. Or if you can be quick and get me 20 leads next day, I can buy from you as well. I found it, put the contract together. It was simple contract, right? Like there's not much to it. Even ChatGPT now, you can use it, drop the contract, have it go, send it. Yeah, we just get those leads from the publisher for $40, send it over real time.
But in the beginning, you just ultimately, you said to your publisher, who they bought Facebook traffic? Is that what they did?
Yeah, Facebook traffic.
Okay,
yeah.
So you said, hey, I need these leads. I need name and email, and they're interested in
Mortgage.
a mortgage.
Yeah.
So then the publisher would generate the lead onto a form in Facebook.
Yeah.
They would then put it into like an Excel sheet or whatever, CSV file, send it to you.
Yeah.
And then you would then just turn around and send it to the mortgage company.
And I made the $20 times 20 leads, so $400. I made it right there. And from there, we just scaled.
So when you did it and you generated your first leads, going to somebody else to do it for you.
Yeah.
And then you sent the leads. The mortgage guy got a sale?
Of course, he got like 3 sales out of the first 20.
Wow. Yeah. Wow, that's huge. So you were like, oh my God, this is the most amazing thing ever.
It's not for the world.
Amazing thing ever.
Yeah, I just started thinking, oh, okay, I'm going to buy a Lambo next year.
Oh, yeah.
Because I figured out the math.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah.
You realize now when you do that, right? If that person closed 3 of the 20, right? What you do is just look at that, all right, let's say 1,000. That means they can afford $3,000 for those 20 leads.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
So if you divide 3,000 by 20, how much could they pay per lead?
150.
Did you charge her more after that?
No. We agreed. Obviously, we agreed that I'm gonna sell the mortgage company leads at $60 per lead. And we didn't have no CPA goals. This mortgage buyer was simple local company. He had 5 sales guys. It wasn't like huge company, right? We were dealing with.
Okay, so now you have a publisher that knows how to drive traffic, knows
Yep.
how to generate mortgage leads.
Yeah.
So now you just need to go and find either that guy wants to buy more,
Yeah.
or just go find more people that want to go and get people that want mortgages, right?
Yeah, exactly.
More mortgage companies.
You either find more demand by having more people or asking the current buyer if he wants to buy more leads, or you can also find more mortgage companies, right? There's millions of them in the US. Not millions, but you get the point.
Cool.
But also on the other side, if you have one publisher, imagine what you can do with 10 publishers.
Yeah.
Even if you go to Google Map listings, if you search up mortgage company in Miami, Florida, you have 10 pages. Each page has 10 mortgage companies, so that's 100 prospects you can call, and you can just offer them a test of 20 leads. I did that. We did also towing leads, right? So there's car towing leads that people were buying junk cars. Companies were buying junk car leads. We're buying them for $35, selling for $45. And we had a buyer in every major city in the US. And yeah, it scaled big. So it's simple. I mean, even if someone is looking for marketing already, we just contact them. And if they are not looking, we just prospect for new business, whether it's LinkedIn, whether it's Google Maps.
Do people need money to get started?
No, I mean, few $100 just to cover emails or the platform to actually go from one side to the other, lead forwarding platforms. But other than that, I mean, $300 and just hustle. You just have to hustle. You just have to find the buyer and the supplier. And then you just go from there.
Just put your time in and hustle.
Yeah.
Okay, so skill set wise, do you have to have experience?
I didn't have experience. I was new to the industry.
Did you know anybody?
I didn't know nobody. I came to US 3.5 years ago as enrolling into a college.
Do you have to have tech skills?
I have no tech skills.
What about, like, do you have to be able to work in an office? Can you work from home? Can you travel?
You can do it from anywhere, right? It's an internet type business. If you find the publishers on the internet and suppliers on the internet, you can do it from anywhere.
What would be some advice you'd give to somebody on how to get started?
So you probably already know a few of your friends or from your connections, someone who is running a business, right? And most of the businesses in the United States are looking for leads. Lead generation is split into 2 parts, right? Publishers, the supply, and advertisers, the demand. If you already know someone in your network, there's 50%, you're 50% all the way there. Last thing, I just wanted to say, you have to figure out what kind of service or company you wanted to target, right? You don't want to be spread out thin between 20 different companies, 20 different verticals, 20 different industries. If you start by focusing on one singular industry, let's say mortgage, let's say real estate, let's say credit repair, you only go with that industry because you have to narrow your focus, and it's going to be the easiest way to find both the publishers and the advertisers, both the supply and the demand. If you spread yourself too thin, if you go into 10 different industries, you only find one into each one, and there's not pushing you forward. There's not moving the needle forward. So you have to find one industry, focus on it, find the connections, find the big companies, find the publishers that are generating those leads, and just go from there.
Are you making more money now than you ever made in your life?
Yes.
Give us an example of something you bought that was exciting that you never thought you'd have.
I went on a vacation recently. I'm a student, so I always wanted to save money or not be broke.
Yeah.
But now look, even this event, it costs $1,000 to attend this 2-day event. Even today, we here at the Hard Rock Casino, there's a lead generation conference. $1,000 is still, for me back in the day, I would never spend $1,000 on 2-day event.
Oh my God.
And then, of course, I went travel a little bit. I'm from Europe, so I went traveling in the summer. I went back home to Europe. I traveled all over Croatia, Slovenia. So yeah, it was nice.
In your opinion, what's the earning potential of how much you can make?
Realistically, it's lead generation, so you can realistically make millions. I mean, if you're good at it, if you know the math, if you know both publishers and advertisers, and you have good connections with them, good relationships, it's really up to you.
I wish I was 23 and knew that. Oh my God. So tell people about the lifestyle, tell people about why affiliate marketing is so great.
It is. I mean, it's the only industry, in my opinion, where you have unlimited earning potential. You can leverage other people, other assets, their media buying skills, their actual closing skills, and you can do anything, right? It's up to the ceiling how far you want to push it. Affiliate marketing is something you can do anytime, anywhere. Most of the companies that you are looking for, you are seeing every day. they are buying leads, right? Every single company, most of the service-based companies, they are buying leads from someone. And that someone can be you. All of them are looking for leads at the end of the day. All of them want to grow their business. And to grow their business, they need leads. So if you can provide something they need, it obviously makes sense that they'll try it out.
So are you ever going to have a job in your life, or are you going to do this for the rest of your life?
I want to do this for the rest of my life. I mean, obviously there's ups and downs in the business and you can never like be fully confident, but I'm confident in myself. I know I can make it work. Once I'll do it over and over again. So why not? You know, the sky is the ceiling, so we might as well go for it.
Be just a matchmaker. If you guys are listening to Oliver, he gets it. You guys can all do this exact same thing. All he did was find somebody that has a company and they want new customers and they're looking to buy leads that they can convert into a customer. So he creates a relationship with someone that has a business that wants new customers. Once he does that, he does a deal with them where they're willing to pay him XYZ for that lead. And then he goes out and finds somebody else, a publisher, that's going to go generate the traffic for him for less money than what he's getting paid.
Exactly.
That's it. That's it. It's as simple as that. You're a matchmaker.
Yeah.
And making a middle and putting it all together, just organizing it.
Yeah.
And then you get to hang out here in the Hard Rock Casino. Right now, you're making money as we're talking right now.
Yep.
Right?
Leads are coming through.
Leads are coming through right now.
Yes.
And you're making money right now.
Yep.
Drinks are on Oliver tonight, baby. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go. Yo, thank you.